What's up, guys? Shouri here, and today I have a problem. Right here is just insane. This shouldn't be a thing, and the only reason it's possible is the simple fact that they changed it to where there's no damage distance for anything. This also affects things like the Wasp and Arbitrator, but if you think those are bad, just watch this video. I just got 252 points in 18 seconds. For 2 minutes, I had 4 kills and 80 points because I was just getting destroyed. And then I went on a little bit of a rampage and the game just ended instantly. Right here, we're just running around. I don't have to scope, I don't have to unscope. I can just do whatever with the Orion and get full damage. And to be fair, they did lower the damage that Orion does at full distance, but the problem is it's so much more accurate than every other shotgun. It's insane, especially from a distance. So it's unbelievably unfair, and the reason that this gun was fair in the first place is if you could get closer to the Orion player, then they couldn't do anything. But the thing is, they didn't change it. They just made it to where Orion's super OP, and to make snipers be able to have full damage up close is just ridiculous. Because sniping in this game is overpowered. The only reason that that's okay is the fact that if you get up close to them, the snipers don't do any damage. Well, they changed that. And admittedly, it doesn't matter that much. Until somebody gets 15 kills in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Yeah, the worst part is, I didn't know that I was going on a kill rampage. I just thought it was neat that I had an unstoppable. I was talking to Annie and just screwing around. You can literally just watch me for a minute, just yeah, yay, I hate this. Why? But then I realized, wait a minute, I had 16 kills. That's a lot. And hey, there's still 3 minutes left. I'll go ahead and do something about it. So thankfully, I did snap out of it, and I started to go back on my killing rampage, which is only possible because of the fact that the damage and distances was taken out of the game. And I genuinely hate it, because Arbitrator and Wasp make it so overpowered that shotguns aren't very good, except for Orion, obviously. And then having snipers be this OP is just insane. You should never let my one-shot Kuda be a one-shot from all distances. What is wrong with these people? But I don't think they're going to change it, and I hate that. They do listen more now than ever, and obviously they listen to me more than others, so I'm going to just try my best to get them to understand how bad of a thing this is. The damage distance for Wasp and Arbitrator is so necessary. Those guns are so overpowered. And honestly, the game had so much diversity. You could use so many ARs, a machine gun, shotguns, anything. Now you guys just have to die to my Orion and my 5-at-onces and 4-at-onces, unstoppables over and over. Do you guys really want to do this? Because I don't want to do it to you. It's no fun for me. I mean, it's fun a little bit, but there's no joy in getting 4-at-onces like this, because there's no skill to Orion. I mean, there is skill to sniping people up close still, but it's stupid. It shouldn't be a thing, because the snipers are so overpowered. There's a reason that you weren't supposed to get full damage up close. And all of these were done in a couple days, besides a few clips that are sprinkled in that were from before. But, all of it's 29.0 and all of it's stupid. And what is this? That whole thing just bothers me. I would have had my kill record if the game didn't suck. Yeah, I'm blaming it on that. And also, how did I get 13 coins? I have 29 kills, 722. I mean, we did lose, and that's probably my fault. But I had 21 headshots, unstoppable, 4 triples, 8 doubles, 4 elimination streaks, and you give me 13 battle box coins? They need to fix that system, because I will get way more points and get 15 coins, and then I'll get less and it'll be 17 coins. I don't understand how the system works, and I don't like it. But that's not what I'm trying to get changed today. Today, I want to change the damage distance because it's just no fun anymore. And I don't just mean for Wasp and Arbitrator, and that's what you guys focus on, and I get it. Especially because low skill players can just run around with a Wasp and kill anyone, more medium to high skill players can run around with Arbitrator, which is definitely the better gun. And people who are even better can just run around with Orion and Kuda and kill all of you guys that are using Wasp and Arbitrator. And one of the things that I loved, and I think the patch 28.0, was the fact that you could use so many different shotguns and not be punished. You finally had the freedom to use pretty much any fragment weapon, and you could do it. You weren't at a severe handicap like it had been in the past. And they completely destroyed that when they got the damage distances out, which is hilarious because guess what? They said they did it because they wanted to make more guns usable. And really, all they did was just got you guys to die to my Ryan and Kuda. And why did they do that? I don't know, but I think it's stupid. And if Gob doesn't respond to this video, I quit. I'm going through some medical stuff right now, and I might not be able to upload consistently. So, I promise I didn't quit. Like, I'm going to give them a week before I quit. But, like, if they don't respond to this, I'm done. But just so you know, if I don't upload after this for a few days, it's not that. I'll try my best, guys, but right now it's going to be rough for the next few weeks. So, we'll see what happens. But one thing I know that needs to happen is they need to at least acknowledge this video so I know they know this is a problem. The fact that I could do all of this is so stupid, and all of it's because of the damage distances. And the changes that just made Wasp and Arbitrator overpowered, it sucks. And the worst part is, they go off of the most stupid systems ever to determine if the weapon's overpowered. It's, hey, how many people are using this gun and winning? And it sounds like, okay, yeah, this gun makes the team win, like, overwhelmingly, so obviously this gun's way too OP. But the problem is with Wasp, is that noobs use it and they run out and they die 15 times to 10 and make their team lose. So the Wasp win rate is like negative because they're terrible players. But the gun's still OP right now and it makes shotguns unusable. So, like, your measuring systems are stupid and outdated. You can't use those. And the problem is, I don't know if they know that. But I'm going to let them know. And like I said, if they do not acknowledge in this comment section on their main account, I quit. You can take me off your partnership. I don't really care. Because if you guys don't realize how bad of an idea that this damage distance being taken off is, then I can't help you anymore. I make these videos because I love the community, and even if it screws up and the game does this to me, I still love it, and I want it to succeed. And most importantly, I want to help you guys have as much fun as possible with a game that you love just like I do. But if Gob doesn't want to meet me halfway and do the same, then I'm wasting my time, and so are you, because it just needs to change. Or at the very least, they need to know, hey, this is a problem. Even if they don't change the damage distances, the Wasp just has to be redone or something, because it can't be this way. It makes it where you can't use other shotguns that are up close nearly as well, and Arbitrator's just kind of stupid. Orion has to have the way it was before, where you have to scope at long distances and not scope at short distances. Otherwise, you just have me doing this to people. This was meant to be an Orion tutorial, not a, hey, look at this, I'm gonna kill a bunch of people. But as I was doing these to get clips so I could teach you guys, at one, I figured out that I don't know how to explain Orion, so I'm not making that tutorial. And I want them to change it, so it would be stupid to make the tutorial in the first place. But honestly, guys, I just realized, oh my god, this gun is so stupidly overpowered. Some of the clips I had in a folder from, like, before saying for the Orion, that's why some of these clips aren't from a couple days, but most of them are. And to get this many 4 and 5 at onces, in a lot of them in the same games, it's stupid, and it's all because of the damage distances for snipers, which is really bad idea as well. I mean, it makes sense that a sniper would do the same amount or even more up close, but the problem with that is the only way that rushers could ever get to the sniper and have a fair shot is it did a lot less damage up close. So it just seems really silly that they did it this way. I don't know who did this and who didn't tell them it was a bad idea, because all of us said it was a terrible idea when they did this on the PTS. But the problem is the PTS was 1 week before the update, and they had already announced all of the things in the update. You can't undo that. You can't fix that in a week. So they just had this out, and I don't know what the PTS was for. They technically did adjust WASP, so it's better than nothing. But they did all these sweeping changes without asking anyone who knows anything. Because everyone in the community that saw this was like, oh my god, you guys are stupid. Please do not put this in the game. And they already had it in the update, so they had no choice. But hey, what are you supposed to do? I get that. It was a bad move, and I hope they can fix it in the future. But if they don't respond to this, I quit. And if you want to know the best way to use the Orion, I got you guys. This is the ultimate way to use Orion. So what you do is you get a triple kill with one rocket, and then you run in on the low guy from your rocket and just hit him. Bang, it's no big deal. But that's how you should be using the Orion, and there's only one thing that can stop it. And that's Opal, because he's just so cute. So I got a haircut, so that's good, I can see again. But Opal progressively gets closer and closer to where he really wants to be, and that's on my face. Yeah, thanks, Opal. I appreciate it, buddy. You're just so cute. But I want to thank all of my members and people who have donated. I really appreciate you guys. And I hope God responds, because I don't want to quit. But I will.